It's like false alarm people.
We're good.
False alarm people.
Good.
We have started the clock.
Don't go too crazy, my man.
68 minutes.
Damn, we got that.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for the most reckless podcast in the universe! Hello, Internet world! And this is the Intellectual Nonsense!
So unnecessary.
Look, you gotta have your entrance.
I mean, we gotta create something else.
What you want?
You don't watch WWE, so you wouldn't know.
I mean,
They
what
do
you
smoke
want?
machines
Pyrotechnics? You want
Yeah.
bunch of like sparks coming up?
I don't know.
You gonna have sparklers up in
We
here?
could throw like the club, little
Yeah.
sparklers, and we all.
I wouldn't
come in.
mind that. See, here's the thing. It's all about energy.
True that.
Energy is the biggest motivator.
I can't
and
give you energy when I'm smelling that.
It gives me energy.
I mean, you want some like.
I mean, don't get it
you
twisted.
Want some aromatherapy oils in there,
Right.
You know, just to make it smell
No,
better.
because last time it broke. He was being nice and did that for me, and it broke.
Yeah, I was trying to put some scent in there. Didn't work out.
Yeah.
So,
He put some eucalyptus oil in it.
yeah. I mean, don't get it twisted. I don't like the smell either.
Okay,
I don't
then.
like the smell
It
either.
just smells like water, burning water.
It just smell like it smell like caca. But at the end of the day, it charges me up because I was in theater, and so when you boom, you know that's your cue. Get out there, pow, give a show.
I guess.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of shows,
Oh Lord.
nah, we getting in early. Of course, that's the reason why you guys are here to watch the show. Now, here's my thing. I didn't know this much traction was gonna go on about this. Simply because
I just want to know. I just need to know what started it. That's it. That's what I couldn't get.
okay,
I'm putting two and two together, but
well, we're gonna go to the past just tidbit.
okay.
Part of that past is Easter went very well. Let's start there.
I know.
It went
one of
very
the best
well.
ones I've seen all the years I've been here.
I mean, I ain't been here too long, but like, I never really heard of like an Easter Day parade until I got here.
Really?
Yeah,
Nah, yeah.
yeah, because
Never.
other areas we
a
don't
Florida
celebrate.
thing.
I
We
mean,
don't celebrate Easter like that.
Not in
It's
Mount,
I
not
think
in
it's a
Broward,
Florida.
not in Miami. Like,
Yes.
not from what I've heard.
Oh.
Like, I know we do Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
Shoot, Martin Luther King Day. That's where all the bikers come out. So
Right.
Yeah.
I know that for sure. But
Because I
Easter,
did used to
never really heard about
do
Easter.
the 4-wheelers at Easter parade
Yeah.
out there. And
Like
MLK Day.
living here long enough, I've grown to understand what it is. But
Yeah.
before I started living here,
I would just say I'm proud of y'all. There was nothing bad happening. No one got shot. There was no. I mean, if there was
The
a
city
little
was
kid
out.
fight, whatever.
There was a fight.
Okay, but it
From
was
what I
a
heard, there was a
child's
fight.
small fight. But I'm saying,
these
like,
are kids fighting.
compared to the other things that has been happening around the world right now as we speak.
which I'm sure brewed up from high school while they was in school or something, and it probably
it was
spilled out.
and we can't stop what little kids are gonna do. But I'm saying,
Right.
look at the news right now, all these shootings and everything that's been going on.
Right.
Like, innocent people are dying left and right, and they usually use these big situations like, parties, like festivals to attack others.
Right.
So the fact
'Cause
that
that's
it
the only
was-
time you see
yeah.
'em.
So
I mean, the most recent one was a bank robbery. So
yeah, so I'm proud that we managed to do that, and then it just shows the police that we could do something
Right.
without being shut down.
Right. And thank God, I wish nothing happened, but thank God it was just blows.
Yeah,
Nobody died.
Yeah.
It was just some tension just got off.
I wish like
A fight happens like every 5 seconds in fucking America.
yeah. And, like,
Everywhere.
and I wish we wouldn't make such a big deal out of like at
No.
least they're fighting and not shooting. I'd rather see people
True
fight.
that. That is true.
Like you fight, you
That
throw,
is
you throw
true.
some blows, you go home,
Yep.
you still come back.
Yep.
The next
Yep.
day.
Y'all can hug it
True.
out.
True.
Well, while this stuff is happening, just like our United States, just like our media, they want to point out what went wrong instead of what went right.
The bad is always acknowledged before the good.
Right.
Always.
Hey,
Always.
in news we call it, if it bleeds, it leads.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like it hurts people to compliment before like judging.
Yeah.
So Miss Cat Flo comes in, play, and says something, and it just, I mean, just erupts. Like she said, like, what was it, Carmine?
You have the thing.
Something about Carmine. I'm gonna show you how to make fun of these people too.
Yeah, she's gonna show Carmine how to.
Who is that?
The sheriff for.
Oh, this shows you how much I know.
Yeah.
Wow. So now I understand.
Let me see. We gotta make sure.
I ain't gonna lie, because Carmine be wildin'. When it comes to like, you good? But when it comes to like any kind of like the things he does to like promote the police or whatever, he be wildin'.
Oh, that he's using our hard
like,
putting it
paid
on media and
tax
everything
money
like that.
to do so. Yeah, I saw
Like,
their TikTok. I'm like, what are
the
these
TikTok
people
of the
doing?
jail, I'm just like, that's why I don't respect the police, honestly. 'Cause
Oh,
it's
so
like, y'all gonna do
now
all
I
this
get it. I was like,
because like
that shows you how much I follow.
it's like y'all have a whole outreach program, but you guys are promoting the jail. Like, come on now.
Ooh.
And y'all wasting your
Because
energy on that. It's just,
Unfortunately, negative attracts more people. It does.
Oh, it definitely does.
Yeah. Sad, but it's true. Jeez.
Wow.
mean, we could
Here's my
say-
thing. This is the reason why she don't get any engagements. That's the first off, because she's posting so much and don't realize it's spamming. You know,
so
if
the
you're the
algorithm's
only,
gonna basically slow
it's
you
gonna put
down
her. It's
because
gonna
you
put her at the
spam.
bottom.
I have noticed, I don't know her. I know of her from what other people say and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
One thing that I've noticed myself is that she's commenting on so many statuses before, random people of all different type of topics and stuff like that. And it's not like the nicest.
Trolling.
That's
You got people out there who just troll.
Okay, here's the post. Y'all are embarrassing AF. This is why we can't have any events. Take that shit home acting like this in public and then complain about it. We don't have no events. Yeah, 'cause we can't when y'all act like a fool all the motherfucking time. I love how everybody uses abbreviation.
It's like you ain't got to abbreviate everything. Like I think just some people, just the art of spelling is just so lost nowadays. Like everything can be put in abbreviation and acronym.
so that's where it started. That was the status that started
So
it.
One
that
of them.
started,
That was one of
and
them.
then it
That was one of them.
finished by I'm gonna tell Carmine how to make fun of y'all next.
Yeah, there we go.
So that the y'all in it is what
Because we know
broke
what she
the
was,
camel's
we know
back.
because we know what she was talking about when she said y'all. Like, come
And on numerous occasions saying y'all when she makes money off of us. She was accepted into our community. I mean, not anymore. Now these people are like, who the hell is
Yeah,
this?
that's
I feel like
second. The first status I understand because I've done that before. Of course, I don't label because just like there is,
But Lena, you're
bad
you're
white
Spanish.
people, Spanish people, black people. So the whole I don't like that. But the deliverance was whack. And then that second one, yeah, I get that. I get why that started. I get why that started. So now I understand. I'm like, okay.
The shit kind of pissed me off a little bit. And then when she was trying to grab her stuff out of this studio, right? And then we reference about these cricket mats that she
yeah.
stole.
taken out of here. But then she says her mom bought her equipment. Now, Eugene, you've been here.
I've been here long enough to know that that's definitely cap. To say like, oh, like my mom bought all this, that's definitely cap.
Now, how many times did we use it?
Wasn't she supposed to like? She said that she knew how to use it. She was going to teach us how to use it. Did she ever teach y'all?
No, we figured out how to use it and then taught her.
But let's be honest, she just sat in the background while we was doing the work
On her
for
phone.
her, on her phone. So then when it got brought to the attention about her stealing the mats, because I brought it up, so then she goes, stole some mats after my mom paid for majority of that equipment and was okay for was doing work for customers that I found and not getting paid off of it. Yep, I took those mats, still got them, and I framed them.
Verbatim.
I feel like she's getting too much. I don't know if this is something that she wanted.
It is something she wants.
And
Oh, she
it's
was on my page.
attention,
That's why she
but
acts the way she does.
not all attention is good attention.
Yeah.
Right.
Because now your
You have the
deliverance, the
whole
way that you're
city.
acting, the way that you're speaking, now you're going to have this large crowd following you around and taunting you because of the way that you are speaking. Like, it may not all attention is good attention. Like, you're out here very, like, looking like you shouldn't be coming out for a while, straight up.
Right.
That might be what might happen.
And she's on the book acting nice, like she didn't do nothing wrong and
Right.
stuff like that. I don't know if that's like her defending herself.
Right.
Maybe she does realize she did something wrong, and maybe she's not the type to apologize.
Right.
But at some point, you need to just be quiet. That's it.
Silence is always the best answer, but some people don't know that.
No.
And she's still going.
Yeah.
Oh no.
until-
She posted right before we even started
Up
this show.
until-
She was like, "Oh, make sure you tag me in the video. This video here.
That's fine.
Make sure you tag me in the video so I can help your algorithm." And I was like, I'm like
So
looking
we're
at.
still going.
When I
So
used
did
to
she
work-
sleep last night, or did she just sit
No,
like in
she
front of?
probably-
Oh, she started early,
She stopped last night and then she started back again.
early in the morning.
So she just went to sleep, recharged, and went back on the
Yeah.
book,
The way
on
she
the
looks,
book
she
acting a
don't look
fool.
like she gets sleep anyway.
Mm.
And this is coming from someone who doesn't get sleep, so I know. I know the face.
Man,
And I think her boyfriend needs to kind of like chime in.
You mean her
he
Oh,
hasn't
her-
said nothing.
No,
You
and,
mean-
He
you mean her
said
pet?
nothing.
and you know what? It could be two reasons.
You
It
mean
could
her pet?
stop it. Her boyfriend.
You said what?
You mean I said you mean her pet?
Yeah, pretty
It
much.
could be two reasons. He probably is not embarrassed, but realizing what his girlfriend said, and he doesn't want to
How-
say anything
and how it's
because
gonna
it's
look bad
looking
on him.
crazy. Or it could be like, okay, this is my girl. She can handle it on herself. I don't know by herself. I don't know. But he shouldn't be involving himself in that situation.
No,
either.
but-
He should be pulling her aside privately and be like, yo, what you're doing is too much. You
Oh,
need to
no,
calm
no, no,
down
no,
because
no,
y'all
no,
people. Hello.
No.
Hello?
No. I would get on the book. Here's my thing. Take right or wrong. Who's
Yeah,
take
but
all
when
of
it
that
comes
out
to
of
a couple, y'all need to.
if you out there getting mauled on the internet
Mm-hmm.
and your boyfriend don't come to the rescue, regardless if you right or wrong,
Yeah.
Now that you're putting it like that, like I get. Okay.
you ain't gonna defend your girl.
Okay. And then
I
for the
mean,
sake
or
of you
even-
being in
or
a good
even-
relationship, she needs to stop herself too, because she wouldn't want her man not to be out there, because he also is out there. He does his music or whatever he does. I don't know.
What music?
Whatever he does. So he also knows people. You're also putting him, at risk of like losing friendships and stuff. So you need to stop
Oh,
too
that
for him.
train gone.
I mean,
That train, ever since he hooked up with her, they have been nothing but just talking shit about the whole community. Your music is trash. This is trash. That is trash. But
Posting videos about the open mic night laughing at people.
That's not okay.
I mean, like
That's not.
the only song I know.
That
of
sounds
him-
like she
only
has a
song I
heart
know-
full of hate at this point.
Honestly, the only song I know from Buddy like is, I just don't know one song from Buddy and it's trash. I haven't heard anything else from him besides that one song.
he's doing remix covers of other people's songs.
And I get it. Everyone is entitled to their opinion. But don't use that excuse to troll people, to be negative. That's not okay.
But she's put it in his head that's helping the algorithm. Talking shit about people, that's helping the algorithm to get them engaged, which is, I mean, to a certain degree, it is true.
Engagement
Like,
helps,
we're
but-
doing this right now because of that. But at the end of the day, it's like, the reason why we're at this moment right now is because we kept sweeping it up on the rug. Every business that she touched, talked to, helped out, she done helped them and then shit on them right after she leaves. Like, none of it makes any sense. So it's like, how are you expected to get more customers when you're shitting on them soon as you get done getting that couple of dollars of whatever you're trying to get from them?
You guys know her. So, question: if she was to step out, let's say she goes to a bar to hang out with her friends, if they approach her, is she the type of one to fight or call the police?
I mean, she
She says behind closed doors, she's down to fight and this and that another. I'll get in their ass. Don't make me go off. That's her anger throughout throughout the house. Just moving out. She don't really know that I'm that bitch. You're 85 pounds soaking wet. What the fuck are you gonna do?
I mean, I don't know. She did a big boo boo. Big boo boo.
But in front, out in the crowd, she quick to go get the cops. She quick to call the security. And we know the security ain't gonna bring your name up. But we know the certain people that are around her that keeps her, protected. She got to call these people before she even enters a room full of black people.
So that's why she's like that.
Right.
Yeah.
There's been numerous of people that's been trying to fight her. Like, there's videos of her almost getting got. And it's just like, when do you learn the lesson? Who has to? And don't get it twisted. I'm not threatening you. I'm a business guy. I'm out here trying to do my thing. I'm just talking. I got too much to lose to be doing anything else. But there's other people. I don't know Fort Myers like that. But Fort Myers of old, but when I first moved here, it was scary to go to Pine Manor. It was scary to go to MLK. And these people ain't gone. It's just they got to clean up their act a little bit. But there's some people out there that hit me in the inbox. I'm telling you this, and I'm putting this video out because I'm giving you a warning. These people hit me in the inbox. That's why this video is here.
I mean, Pine Manor. I live like close to Pine Manor. It's still sometimes, quote unquote, scary. There's still stuff that happens in Pine Manor.
Yes, sir.
I mean, every MLK in America is, not the best area.
Not the best area.
No. And that's just facts.
And I'm hearing, like, the post has been going. If your idea of this algorithm working like this, I applaud you. You're doing a good ass job.
I rather want to be remembered as something positive and not something negative. Like, I don't want to be looked at and talked to like, oh, that's that girl that started that drama and is racist and is, obnoxious and be on the buck. Like, I rather want to be acknowledged for something positive. That's just me.
This is wild. It's these people are saying she has no right to be in this community. You have no right to comment about this community. You wasn't even out there. But then the posts and the algorithms out there are saying her man works at the Stars. So I'm thinking that's how she got the information.
That's not an excuse. So because your man works there, you have the right to. I've been in situations, I've been in parades and stuff like that where a shooting has occurred literally right next to me. Never did I go back to the buck and be like, oh, y'all, da-da-da-da, and me being there and seeing everything rip. You know what I mean?
I mean, literally.
How do you pick up your phone to even try to?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
You know.
Exactly. I'm trying to get to my car, absorb everything that happened and stuff like that. Make sure my people are good. That's the first thing I'm doing. Yo, you good that you make? Because, 2 years ago, I was in a situation like that. And it was the most horrible experience. I'm not going to even say where I was at because, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But it was horrible. And the only thing I could think about is remembering who I saw and texting them and being like, yo, this, that. Never did I go on the buck and be like, yeah, people don't know how that, da-da-da-da. No, because let's be realistic. This could happen at a black parade, a white parade, a Spanish parade, a freaking Asian
There's
parade.
fights all the time
There's
at the
fights
ranch.
all the fucking time. Anywhere that you go, there's people
There's
fighting
fights
at
all the
Walmart.
time at Blue Sushi. I can name out all the
It has
restaurants.
nothing to do with y'all people. It has to do with our generation. There's just a youth that don't know how to fucking act. And that's just what it is. And it's going to be anywhere.
I literally work in news, and I see stuff like worse things in the most random places. Like, all the tragedies that's happened in America, I see. Like, you know, from shootings and parades, the whole, the guy who ran his truck into
Look
a
what
parade.
happened in
like,
Fort
come on, man.
Myers. The guy that shot the other boy at ZombieCon.
Yeah.
He wasn't, what was he? He was Spanish, right?
Yep.
The guy was Spanish. It has nothing to do with fucking color. Stop talking like that. This is life. Happens every day, in every event, in every place.
She no different
but
than the
colored
news.
people. That's
She
it.
no different than the news.
That's
Soon
it.
as one of our people get in trouble or something like that, they put their mugshot instead of a nice photo.
Yeah, always.
But then when
Always.
it's white people, they go get their Harvard graduate photo and then put that up.
Same thing with the shooter from Kentucky, from Louisville. Like, they're saying, well, he was a decorated track runner,
Nah.
athlete. Like,
Yeah.
I don't
Nah,
give a fuck.
tell us all his traumas just the same as you do those black people.
Like, what let him being an athlete then, lead to him shooting up the bank.
Right. But no, this is what got me hot. Because really and truly, I was just going to do like a little segment. I was going to bounce out of the thing. What got me hot is when she said she got these equipment from us, so to speak. Or we was using this and that and the third. We was supposed to be doing the work for her, and she's just supposed to facilitate it. That sounds like some slavery shit to me. You want us to do the work.
When we brought you on.
When what?
I said when we brought her on the team.
Right.
It's not like she hired us. We brought her on as a team member.
For my business people that, when other business people come and join together and you want to check out another business, you go to Sunbiz and go check to see if the business is legit, right? Okay. I want the record books to go on if you want to look in the archives, and I can get Gabe to go pull this up. It was EX3 LLC that was running, and Cat was up under it. We helped the Cooking with Cat thing. We helped her media, so to speak. We helped all of that because not for nothing, straight out from the get-go, your food was trash.
But you guys did it out of kindness of your heart because y'all guys were friends. And she
We
took
did it out of
advantage.
kindness of heart and got Gabe to cook for her and pretended like she was the front runner. Yeah. Oh,
So she put a sticker over somebody else's name.
No, she was still operating as Cooking with Clap.
Okay.
Right? She was already operating as that
Okay.
business.
But it was kind of going to be like a collab with her and Gabe, and they were supposed to do.
It was supposed to be like that.
together,
But then when we found out she can't cook, and then she got cats just walking amongst the kitchen, I said, no,
I
ma'am.
saw a comment. And
It's true. It's so true.
I was like, wait, we are hitting below the belt at this point. Somebody
I mean,
posted
is it-
like,
is
oh,
it really
I've
below
gone
the
to
belt?
her house.
It's already
to,
out.
Like, catfish. I was like,
Yep.
all right. That's what
We've
I was
been
like.
to her
We
house
are,
too.
Yep.
we are hitting below the belt at
Right.
this point.
I mean, is it really below the belt if it's facts?
Now, if
We're just pointing out the obvious, like, you know, if you got two cats who freely just walk around the whole house, I never seen a litter box when I was there.
here's how I look at it. If you saw Gabriel's stomach cooking,
What time is it? Okay.
don't try to run.
No.
If you see Gabriel's stomach in the mix while Cat was around, he was doing the food. If you did not see Gabe, Cat was doing the food. We would prepare it at our house and then bring it over to Cat house. These are the facts. And I have witnesses for this.
Jesus.
So we was coming over there with our food, pots, everything, seasonings, everything. We didn't want to use nothing
We
from
got the
Kat's
seasoning.
house. She had
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
nothing. Helped her business out.
And it's still tanked.
Yes, well, we left. We left because her idea of facilitating businesses is just coming up there and talking to you, be like, hey, Eugene, you sell pants, all right? Hey, Lena, you do videography. Y'all should meet. Y'all should meet. I'm gonna tell him that you want to talk to him, and I want to tell her that you want to talk to her, and then have us meet, and then we're just now meeting each other. She never introduced or told my part of the business. She just said, "Oh, he does video, he does that. Y'all talk." So I still have to do the business part.
Yeah.
She just, oh, I found the person, talk to him.
Never put in.
How much you get paid for that? That's just because you found somebody.
But yet she claims that those were her clients, that she pulled the client.
It's like you
Right.
could do a quick Facebook search and find somebody.
Right.
You can make a status. Yo, who knows blah 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 blah, and you'll have like 20
Right.
replies.
Right. Case in point, one incident was the Buzzy situation.
I was hoping that you brought that up.
Yes, she.
Which she's the one who referenced Buzzies.
Right. She referenced Buzzies. We were supposed to do a few things for Buzzy, but she never gave clear details about the Buzzy deal.
Communication was terrible.
Terrible. All she did was tell him that I was a videographer and he can come in here and
Do videos for him.
and do videos. That's it. So I still had to go in after her and then tell him again. Well, if she said it first time, then he got a second story of what I said about my business. So I basically had to reintroduce myself and my business towards him
And properly introduce yourself.
and properly introduce myself.
The only thing I hope of all of this is that it becomes a learning experience for her and for other people.
She ain't gonna
That
learn off
think
this.
that it's okay to go online and just create this unnecessary drama, say things that are not appropriate. I just don't know.
Like my thing is, why are you not doing?
I couldn't do that.
Why you
I
not doing
couldn't
white
do
people
that.
shit?
I couldn't.
What's wrong? Like, what? Here's my other thing is like, there are certain girls out here that proclaim, and she's one of them that try to proclaim that they black. What's wrong with just being white?
There's nothing wrong with being who you are.
You can still be an ally and still be white. You gotta dress like us. You gotta act like us. You gotta talk like us. You think you listen to all the hardcore rap and this and that and the third. Like anytime I was around her and she had like music on, it was I don't even listen to that hard of, rap. It like everything was gunshots. Like half of the songs was gunshots.
Oh, violence.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I don't get it twisted. I like a little gangster
So we all do.
We all
do.
We our era grew up in the crunk era.
Right.
So,
Gangster music and some coffee in the morning. That's what gets me through work.
Right.
From
Right.
home to work. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But
like Lil Jon was part of our childhood.
let's be a little bit honest. Let's be honest. Rap, that hardcore, not what is it? Like that fighting. What is it gonna make you do? Let's be real. It's gonna make you want to fight. Fighting music is gonna make you want to fight. Let's be honest. You're listening to that, but you are upset about kids fighting at a parade. It makes no sense.
Right. Right.
That to me makes like absolutely no
Right.
sense. Because don't get me wrong, there's times that I'm so hot and I listen to some rap and then I just I'm gonna fuck up this because you're getting all hyped up and stuff. So you listen to that type of music, but you are upset that they are acting like that. That to me makes no sense.
Right. Right.
None.
So she's doing a new project today, right? She's doing a new painting. It's a little 3-tier painting, this and that and the third. Her man, sorry. Her slave, Danville,
You mean her pet?
whatever you want to call her, her slave.
I mean, she was wanting us to be her slave, so
Right, but we wasn't doing the work.
So
So
she
she
had it nicked
casted
out.
us to the side.
Like
That's what she said. She
What
said she
does he
cast us
consider
to the side.
himself? Her boyfriend?
I guess that's what
All
they
right,
do.
let's just keep it
Hold
at
on,
her
hold on.
boyfriend.
I mean, we don't know. He hasn't spoken since she got into a whole bunch of shit. So we don't know what he is to
Could be
her.
that he's a little embarrassed right now, and I don't blame him.
I don't blame you.
I would. People are questioning. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I ain't never seen him with a black girl.
I don't pay attention to him, so I don't know.
Not saying anybody that's watching this, not saying that that's wrong or anything, but he stayed in the Caucasian community.
That probably explains why she's so comfortable with speaking like that.
Right. Right.
Okay.
This is like
Wish her the best of luck at this point. Cause she
got to answer. This
she
ain't.
dug that hole so deep.
It's
so,
not me.
And it's still going. And it's still going. And
It's
it's
not
still
me.
going. And it's still going. I'm just like, all right. Let's let this go. But she dug her own hole, and hopefully she
This
gets
has
out
been
of
years
it.
in the making, honestly. It's been-
But like I said, we've been sweeping it up on the rug for so long. Like I'm not the person to jump out the window. There's been plenty and countless of people that have worked with us and then left and gone done their thing. I don't need to speak about you. Don't nobody know that you was working. Like just a few that we was around or the community that we was around, we was working together and maybe they knew, but the rest of the world don't care what's going on. They doing their own thing. So when she left, I didn't speak anything, and then I thought it was respect because she ain't say nothing on her side.
As it should. People
As it
fall
should
out.
be,
People
yeah.
fall out every day. It doesn't mean that you turn around and start talking about the other people because you're no longer,
I mean, partnerships don't work out.
Yeah.
You just go your separate ways. Y'all do whatever. Y'all do.
Yeah,
called
but,
life.
But well, I don't even say it's called life. Like her plateau. Our whole goal was to get a place. We're here in this place right now. Our whole goal was to get a spot. We got to that goal, and then she couldn't pay rent. It was time to pick up the big boy britches. You say you're in business. You got 3 degrees for some odd reason that is important. Like a good degree defines you. Like nobody gives a shit. There's multi-billionaires out here that never even touched college. So,
I mean, good for you.
yeah, good for you that you have those 3 degrees, but they're just hanging up collecting dust. They're not working.
And sometimes it's not what you know, it's who you know, and you're burning those bridges.
All of them. Every one of them in the black community. I mean, maybe she don't care because she still has a community to go back to. Like as a black man, I don't feel like we have a community. We have a community of people, but we don't have that one location to call home. Like Spanish people, y'all have that ebbs and flow of like.
But we have a home, and about 55 of us is living in there.
Yeah, and that's and it's a culture.
Yes.
It's a culture there. Like we have a culture, but it's American culture. We don't have like an actual rooted culture. Like we have to go out and go take 23andMe to go find out who the hell who is who, because we was separated.
Half the time, you can't even trust 23andMe.
Right. So it's like we got our fucking lives and our careers and our families stripped from us by this country. And then
and it's the anger too.
Right.
Like you're already being judged for your color. You're being judged by the way you dress, the way that you talk. Besides the fact that this is Florida. And I stay strong with that because I was the one, gold teeth in my mouth, neck full of jewelry and stuff like that. And it's a Florida thing. It's a way that you were raised, your upbringing and stuff. It has nothing to do with color. But we are tired of being looked at like we are ghetto and we cause drama all the time and stuff. We are so tired.
Why you at our events?
That when you come and say something like that, we're triggered because we're tired of. We hear this every single day. Every day. Why are we being so upset? Because we're tired of it.
Yeah.
Put an end to that shit.
And if it's such a bad thing, why you at our events?
Why do you care to comment?
I mean, get past the comment. Why you there?
Or why do you want to be a part of it?
Why do you want to be a part of it?
That's all I read was anger. When I was seeing people talk about her, it was anger. It wasn't to get even. It wasn't to be spiteful. They are tired and they're defending their people. And as you should.
Right.
As you should. We are just tired of it.
I took it personally. I took it personally because it's just like, you're not shitting on me. You shitting on you shitting on the community. And I'm not even from here. I'm not from the Dunbar community. I'm not from here. I'm from Bainbridge, Georgia. I came over here and Fort Myers opened up their doors and allowed me to come in. And I've been doing video in my little small nook of the corner, not bothering anybody. I work with a few people. Sometimes we fall out. We have a disagreement. They go on, do their thing. Good luck to you. Good luck to you. And we bounce off and we do our own thing. But this is the first time anybody has came out and just like is like thriving in being an evil character. But at the end of the day, I know who you are. Yeah. Like you can't be that villain. I posted that today. You can't be that villain because you care so much about people's opinion.
In the words of the best villain ever, you think darkness is your ally. Like you merely adopted the dark.
I was born in it. Molded by it.
Mm-hmm. And when we became men and we saw the light, it was just blinding to us.
Right. And it's like people know you're here. I want you to look at this screen. People know you're here. You're lying, saying that you're out of town. These posts are not lying. They know where you're at. They know your route. And I'm just saying this not to threaten you. I want you to clean up your act.
And someone needs to educate her.
Be better.
Yeah, be better.
Get some help.
She needs to be educated. Seriously, some people do change when they are educated, when they seen a lot more, when they travel. I travel and I go places, and I will tell you something. I love going to MLK. I love going to the cookouts and stuff because it's fun. They're playing music. They're happy. We all going through a situation, but when you go to the hood, straight up, no matter what you're going through, you're out there, you're hanging out.
Right.
You're playing dominoes outside. You're playing cards. You're grilling. Everybody is having fun.
As long as you're not causing no problems. It's
right.
Yeah, I'm Colombian, and unfortunately, I come from a very poor, part of Colombia. And you go to the hood, and it's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. You're out there, you're grilling, you're having fun, you're involved. Your kids are running and stuff. It's this, for me. It's like the same, atmosphere
But
as being in other places. My country, when I went to Jamaica, when I've gone to Ecuador, places like that. You see that this is where I feel the most happiest.
Right.
Straight up.
Right. But from a outsider, she thinking everything is danger. Look, let's take us out of.
It's danger for her because of the way that she's acting. If you don't act like that
Right.
or talk like that, there wouldn't be no danger.
If you be reckless, people gonna test your gangster.
I'm not friendly, but I'm educated. That's how I see it. You need to educate yourself and being polite to others, understanding others, accepting others, and not talking like that. It doesn't mean that I'm a friendly bitch. It just means that I'm open.
Take this out of the realm of the United States. Let's say if we go across seas, we go to somebody else's country. They told us when I went to Mexico, where they put you in the tourist area. Mm-hmm. If you go outside these lines, that ain't none of my business. And if you miss the boat, that's your personal ass. So
like, we got some shit going on in here that you don't want to be a part of. You want to be here and have fun. Stay here.
Right.
You go anywhere outside.
What that has told me,
that's your
don't
choice.
act crazy out here in these areas.
Facts.
Because they gonna put you in a jail that you ain't. It ain't the United States. Look, I'm sorry. We got the lap of luxury over here. Okay.
I mean, our jail system is still fucked up, but other countries, like.
But it's the Hilton compared to what other country have.
Yeah.
They got you pissing in a hole. No sewer, no nothing. So if you're not going to act reckless in somebody else's country, why do that in the hood? That's just basically like going to another country. When you go to another neighborhood, I don't go to a white neighborhood and then go reckless over there. If I go to the Ritz-Carlton, I better be on my P's and Q's talking about reckless. I can't. Know the areas that you're at and act accordingly. You are a visitor. A guest, which you have overstayed your welcome.
And I know she's going to watch this and probably comment 700 times in the video and stuff and be like, free promo, free, and it's all about me and stuff. And
my status is getting more views than your
give
podcast
up and stuff.
Like,
we're not trying to bully you or anything like that. We're not trying to pick on you. We're just trying to let you know that
I'm just letting you know what the streets is saying.
Yeah, the way that you are going about on the book is not okay. It's not okay, and you're hurting people, you're upsetting people, and it just needs to stop. It just needs to stop.
If I could get a hold of that dad, I would be talking to him. Because this is where you have to like go above and be like, you know what, I got to call the dad.
Yeah.
I got to call the dad because at the
Just
end of the day.
like a learning experience. That's it. No negativity, just a learning experience. You don't know me. I don't know you. But I'm woman to woman. It's not okay. It's not okay. Just stop.
Well, I'm going to let everybody else get a little bit of taste of this. Let's look in our archives because I want to make sure we, maybe get a few people. See what some of the people out in the hello Twitter world, as what my man OJ would say. Carmen Melendez, shout out to Carmen. This shit right here got me laughing because she swears she has some type of power. Ma'am, the Dunbar community will make sure you don't get involved in anything else in the community. She really should have stayed quiet. It's funny how she doesn't have any comments about multiple bloodbath fights that's been happening at the Redneck Yacht Club that were recorded and posted. She doesn't have anything to say about the fights that happened at Dixie. And the list goes on and on and on.
Another thing that we could stop people talking about one another. Stop recording fucking fights. Stop recording that
and
shit
help.
and posting it and help.
Help. Stop them.
Just don't promote it. That's why certain groups get talked about because there's evidence, there's things to go by Stop that shit.
I mean, we have no
Stop
security
it.
cameras as it is.
You're
Like, we
opening
don't
the
need
door
your
for
personal
people like
phone.
her to put some negative comments because of the behavior of one person. A behavior of one person now becomes this whole, because this person did this, not the whole community is fucked up people. Stop posting videos like that on the book.
Raymond said she's one big colonizer, and then has a meme of a can of soda that says "Old Colony."
This is
Oh,
wild.
Charlene says, I guess she didn't learn from the comments from the other post that she jumped on yesterday. The city was going in on her. Yo, if y'all are watching this, y'all can go to my post. It's all down there. I'm not taking none of this down. Complex got a meme and it just says white people, and it's just got this one girl just doing nothing. Just
Shout out to Complex. Shout out to Crack in the Crypto.
oh shit. Complex was going in. Jay says, no wonder she keeps switching from promoter to marketing manager, cook to art, and still can't keep clients. But that's why I never cared for her. And anyways, she's just a clout chaser.
Jesus.
She's a 6'9" or the 239.
Facts.
I don't know why that made me so.
Now, her little shot to me was,
man.
my status gets more views than your little podcast. Shut up.
So fucking what?
It's
Now-
like
Everybody starts
Every-
somewhere.
no,
Who
no.
cares?
Everybody-
Guess who's having fun doing this? And I don't give a fuck that we get 200 views. I have fun.
like
Oh, yeah.
Having fun?
Yeah, this is
Thank
therapy.
you. This is therapy. It's more than just wanting to get views. It's more than just popularity. It's more than all. This is therapy.
and like, because this also happened the same thing with Lily. Like, I need for people to shut up about views. Like, views don't mean shit.
Mm-mm.
What about your engagement? Who's
YouTube-
commenting on your shit?
YouTube don't care about views.
They don't.
You'd be
Like,
very
who-
surprised
Like,
if
who's
they don't care about
commenting on
views.
your stuff? Who's subscribing to your channel?
Right.
Who, like,
How many
where's your
engagements you're
engagement
getting?
like? Are
How many
people-
dislikes you're getting, because they do count the dislikes too. Those are helpful to the algorithm, but you also have to have some likes, because they got to like some of your content. Well, I can't, as a business, if we're thinking about this as a brick and mortar, right? She says she's getting so much algorithm, going on to her page, right? The only algorithm is the negative stuff, which we're talking about right now, right? The positive stuff, none of that gets any traction. So, and she posts, like, as what I stated before, I had to scroll for a little minute to find the post, and I still couldn't find it. I actually had to go get it, right? So she posts so much. Facebook, hope you're listening, Facebook is thinking this is spam. You're posting so often, Facebook is taking it as spam because you just got everything. Like, think about this. If every business around town had cat flow on it, which restaurant would you go to? They sell everything different though, but they all got the same name, McDonald's over it. But this
You don't know
one,
how to differentiate.
you don't know the difference. So this is called Facebook, a place for friendship and sharing and communicate and community. Right. So if you're the only person posting in the community, Facebook is going to put you at the lowest standpoint because not everybody's watching you. Nobody cares. You done shitted on the whole community. So how are you going to get engagement? Simple logos that she's putting up, think that she's a graphic designer and this and that and the third. None of that makes any sense. Let me move on. Sour Patch McGee. No, no. It's one of them things where it's kind of like she on the ropes, whatever. No, get back up. Sour Patch McGee says she's an absolute psycho. What I'm astounded at is how she tries the black community, but her boyfriend is black. Where the fuck is he And why isn't he checking her ass for being a menace? She needs to get the fuck out of here. She's literally like a joker. It's mad cringe. And her head is shaped like a bowling pin.
Jesus. Come on, guys.
Heavy on the cringe. Mad cringe
Ouch.
for sure.
Ouch.
And I wonder if her boyfriend even has the power to check her. Might not be the reason. Might be the reason why he hasn't.
Silvio Bentez says,
That's a funny name.
hey, I'm here for it. Silvio Bentez says, damn girl done messaged me trying to work on something and she wasn't even a woman of her word. We block those type of peoples around here. I never liked that girl, Savannah says. She always seems like the pick me type. I like that.
I can agree.
She watches too many reality shows, Ashley says. Ashley Pistoria? Sorry if I'm butchering your name. She watches too many reality shows. That's not how shit works in the real world. Talking about this algorithm.
Like, there's a world outside of the internet. Get into it.
Right. Angel Perilla says, I've seen her around the scene pretending to be something that she's not, offering services she can't deliver. Photographer, videographer, graphic designer, manager, and the list goes on. I never spoke a word on her name, but I didn't have to. She dug her own hole. Yeah. So just in a nutshell, here's how the timeline goes. So we only been with Kat for like a year. And maybe and some change or whatever like that. We was just coming off the tail end of Social Music House. Mm-hmm. Right?
This is when we still up in Lehigh.
Yeah. And then we went to Social Music House. We killed over there, gave him amazing performance. Then got kicked out. Then moved over with Mr. Martian over to the beach location. Mm-hmm. Business was bad over there too because we heard people was getting shot. Girls was getting touched inappropriately. We had to, I can't do business like that. So boom, bust out of that. Moved over to that's when we met Kat. She was selling food at his location. It was a strip event. It was I forgot what stripper event. No, it was I can't remember how the stripper event, but it was a big stripper event. Money going all the way, ass, titties, all this other stuff, right?
My type of scene.
Of course, I know it. Lena loves it. So Kat was doing the food there. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, in her face, these women was trashing her food. In her face. And I was like, what is this? What is this? What is this? This and that and the third. So there was a rift between the whole business with Mystic and us. We squashed it. We went on our separate ways. And we went with Kat begrudgingly. I was just like, nah. What am I going to take? A white girl or people getting shot?
Fucking time.
I wish we had other options besides that. But
Man, I wasn't
We ain't had that many options, right? We didn't have that many options. So this girl offers her room. She had a spare room. Mm-hmm. And
Emphasize on that. She offered
her room to us to do our podcast. In her mind, I'm thinking she probably talking about 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. We was trying to just be there for a little minute until we found our location. Well, push come to shove, At the end of the day, I can see it from Dad's standpoint. If I'm black and you my kid and you brought a lot of white folks in my house, I'm gonna be questioning, So it's kind of I get it to a certain degree.
Just people in
Yeah.
general just coming in and out the house.
Right. It was a lot of black folks. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
It was very intimidating. It was just like, all right, well, okay, cool. Now, mind you, let me back up a little bit. When we met Kat, she told us this house that she's in, she owned that. Mm-hmm. Nah, Dad paid for that. Dad lives there. It's his house.
Oh.
Right. Having other dudes stay there while he was gone, because he would do these long trips.
Yeah.
When I'm talking about he's doing some working. Like, I think he did construction or something like that, and he'll be gone for some months or weeks or whatever like that. While he's gone, all type of black men just living it, because she only date with black dudes. Pretty
You know
much.
what? I'm done. She only dates black dudes.
Only black dudes. I ain't never seen her with anybody else. Only black dudes.
But she
We the best.
But she
Woo! We.
Wait, what?
But she
Yeah.
talks about that community though.
But she talks about that community. Right.
I think it's just because the
We
fact
need
that
to wrap this.
I think it's just because the fact that she feels that she dates.
That she has a right to say whatever she wants to.
Which is not true.
No. Then. No.
So she kicks us out.
No.
We go on, do our thing. We just picked up pieces. Lily said, fuck it, let's do it at my house. And we just kept it going from there. All the whole time while we're kicked out of it, we still got her around. You're just like, all right, because we understood from the family standpoint, it's your house. So we didn't get too rigid about it. It's like, I get it. But she's hanging around us, still doing the business and things of that nature. And then she didn't really do nothing in between all of that. She just stood home. She stayed home all the time. I was going to get her a job. She didn't call. She didn't show up.
So it made you look bad.
Made me look bad. Right? So I'm out here I'm just like, I'm trying to put kid on. Nothing. Then when we get fast forward close to here, she gets with Danville. Once she gets with Danville, she comes in this studio. She grabs her Cricut that her mom bought her and her heat press and all this other stuff that we helped to create with, that we only use one time, because I never touched the stuff. I just never felt comfortable to touch, because she was crab grabbing with Lily's chair. Like, she would want to sit on the chair and eat his snacks and stuff like that. If the man bought the shit, like, you brought some waters. Them waters are still over there. It's not my shit. And if I do get one, I'll text you and be like, hey, I'm getting the water or whatever like that. But she was the only one eating the snacks. But I had to eat that because Lily had came at me. He was like, nah, nobody better blah, 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 blah. I was like, then tell her that. Stay on your ground. If you don't want people touching your shit,
I mean,
tell people
I'm
that you don't
guilty,
want
I've
people.
done it, but I did inbox them, send them a picture that I was eating, and I said I will replace it if you want me to.
I mean, then there was the whole like when we used to just use I don't know what the fucking app we do, the chat, but whatever. When we all were in one collective chat, and Lily sent the text and said, "Hey,
oh yeah, about the chair.
That sofa is a prop for our podcast.
Yeah, for a show.
You know, out of respect, can you guys, I understand you guys are here, but out of respect, can nobody sit there, and only be used for the Pickle Slice Chronicle podcast? Right. Everybody was like, no problem. Cool.
Bet. She was the only one jumped out the fucking window.
Sometimes I would sit on the couch too, but
yeah.
I was like, it's a couch. But when he said, hey, can no one sit on the couch? If it breaks, who's going to replace it? It's only supposed to be for the show. All right, cool.
Yeah.
I'll grab a chair.
His property.
No
he
problem.
can say what he wants about his property.
Nope. Cat. What? We all pay rent. Blah, 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 blah. I was like, it's not your couch, though. It's not your shit. This entitlement everywhere she goes, it's because, and not for nothing, sorry, Dad, but you spoiled your daughter so much that she feels entitled to just do whatever the fuck she wants. Just like nobody else, like she pretends like like when I talked to Dan and was telling him about the whole them getting kicked out because they're using her dad's card to go to Top Golf and pay for everybody else. Who does that?
Oh, I heard about that.
Who does that? You gonna use your dad's shit? Get a job. A real one.
Get some clients if you can.
I
She
think the
got
clients.
clients,
I
so
think the
she
clients are
said.
done. I think she's just making up clients at this point. She said on her page, my followers are going up. When I looked at that and saw who it
she
was,
still got-
it said Ritza. I met Ritza through you. That's your friend. So you gotta delete people out of your friends and then tell them to add you back so you could feel like you, like none of that is so. That's such a warped mind.
It's this internet stuff, you know. People so wrapped up in internet. It's like
Yeah.
there's a real life outside the internet. It's like what are you gonna be like? Because we've all seen it. The internet has shut off so many times. Instagram has gone down. Facebook's gone down.
Right.
And people lose their minds. It's like,
Right.
what are you if the internet's gone tomorrow?
Right. Right.
What are you?
So I'm pretty much done. I look. I had so much more to say, and I'm over here trying to fix myself because I don't want to try to make it personal because it's just like it got personal when you basically called me a slave. Pretty much. That's when it took a turn, and it's just like I don't know who the fuck you think you are.
Basically saying you're disposable.
Yeah, like you can cast me away. I've been doing this since 2012. I don't need you. I was doing this way before you even came into the forefront. At the end of the day, I have to talk to the community of Dunbar. At the end of the day, I also have to say sorry because I also created Cat. She can say whatever she wants. If she watching this video, that's fine. She can say whatever she wants. Didn't nobody know who Cat Flow was until she met EX3. That's facts.
Period.
Because didn't nobody know who she was. She was still going by Catherine.
Not the government name.
I mean, if you go over to a house, I
And
mean,
the logo that she's rocking too, the brand that she
yeah,
is,
she's still rocking the same logo that I created.
which we could bring proof into that.
I created you.
And we could take you down.
At the end of the, yeah, she going to go look. But at the end of the day, this was just light. I'm just speaking. I'm just talking. I'm speaking to you. You need some help. I think you're bipolar. That's just my honest opinion. If you take that the wrong way, I don't give a fuck. But I think you're bipolar. You need some help. You need medicine. You need Ritalin. You need something. Because when we met you, you was nothing but a tired drunk. You was an alcoholic. Simple. Danville, you need to speak up. You need to address your people. And you need to get your shit together, man. And we was cool. We was cool. I don't even understand what took a turn. We was cool. But then you come at me like I'm your enemy. I'm not your enemy. I've been trying to put you on from the jump. I was the first person came up there and said a couple of your songs in your early days when I think you was still in school, was dope. Where you at right now, I don't know what the fuck you doing. You walking around business attire with a suitcase with nothing in it.
What does he do?
Nothing. He'll tell you it's business shit. And ain't no business in there. But it's just some little MIDI board and a computer. He pulls it out, does a couple of little bop, 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 bop on their live, and then shut it off. What did y'all do? Every time they do a business with somebody, they put the camera up in the corner, and then you hear nothing. You can't hear no sound. You don't hear the business. Oh, we doing stuff. Her big ass thick glasses just. Hey guys. Hey, what's up? I'm Catflow. Fucking stupid.
All right, guys.
Hit them with your social medias, man.
Before we end this, let's
What?
stop talking about this girl.
Oh, I'm done. This is
After today, I
but, well,
I
it's
need
gonna-
for everyone to wrap this up.
it's gonna chew on for the next week.
Just
It'll be
wrap
done
it
for
up.
next
I
week.
don't wanna hear about
It'll
it
be
no
done by the
more.
end of the week.
I don't want to hear it no more. Give your opinions in the comments.
It'll be done by the end of the week.
us
We
know
gonna
what
skip
you
the talks
thought.
about the Sharks.
What you thought, but after this, let's throw that away. Let's nip this in the butt. We're done. Lena Martin,
I had to get it all out.
hit me up. Don't
We get
inbox me with no gossip. I don't need to know. But hit up Icy.
Nah, don't hit me up. I'm busy. I just took this moment to step out because usually I don't post. I'll post memes. I post fuck shit. I'm trying to make people laugh. I'm with the comedy side of the things. I just want to just have entertainment. That's it. That's my name in the business. It's entertainment times 3. That's what EX3 means. If nobody actually knew that. Like, I want to bring entertainment here, but when we have these Fort Myers events, and I want to address everybody else with some of these events, I love the fact that you guys are putting on events and keeping people out of trouble. But I want you guys to start stepping up and stepping to the extra mile, putting some lights, putting some atmosphere, be creative. Like, let's start having popcorn and shit. Like have some memories. I don't want to go to the club and then just be like, hey, here you go. There's your drinks. It's $500 for the same drink. That's like $2 in the store. Like, come on, let's do a little better. Like, I love what Victor's doing with the Slow Down event. Dope. Like, he's giving something.
Loved it. Went to one of them. Haven't been able to go to another one, but the first one I went to, amazing. And it was a whole different vibe.
Right.
Whole different vibe.
Right.
The R&B event that he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta hit it up one day.
Yeah.
We got dope smoker paints. There's a bunch of events all over this city. And I want to address the artists. If you're a singer, you're a painter, you're whatever, you can move out of this city if you want to. Ain't a bigger, hotter bed than this one right here. Go anywhere else. There ain't that many rappers in this city. There ain't that. It's a ton in this city alone, and it's just baffling that nobody has linked up and clicked up and trying to put on the best event. They just trying to get the quickest dollar and then bust out, tell me something, I'm finna go to Atlanta, I'm gonna go to this and that and the third. Them bigger cities don't want you if you haven't even made it in the city that you started in. Mm-hmm. If you don't know how to handle a small city, you ain't gonna be able to handle New York.
Or LA.
LA.
Or
Miami. And then y'all go over there and y'all get your cell phone, put it in the corner, and put enough people in the middle so it looks like it's full, and then you do your performance. Yeah, they came out. They came to show. They did this and they did that. You a lie. I've been around a lot of you rappers, and y'all are lying. But don't feel bad to start out at the beginning, because we all had to. Lena, when you came onto the podcast, we didn't have that many views. You came on for a different reason. You wanted to see the behind the scene production, and then you eventually came in.
I love coming here. Has nothing to do with the views. I love you guys, and it's with all the chaos I go through in real life, with work, with my family and stuff. Coming here, laughing, venting, it's just it's a vibe. If I can't make it, it's because I can't. But trust me, if I could be here, yes, therapy. If I could be here every day after work, I probably would, But unfortunately, life happens. But yeah.
This is not a goal. Stop. Everything they told you in school about reaching your goals, it's a lie. There is no goal. There's a journey. There are goals you're gonna pick up. There's goals like, you know, belts. There's prizes. There's things that you're going to pick up. But there is no, this is my career. I don't want. I'm lit. I said I wanted to do this. I'm doing it now. Just because I ain't got no views, I'm making the money now. So I've already reached the goal. Now let me do my journey. Can I get bigger in this? Can I do better in this? I got to keep going.
Yeah, without being criticized either.
Name another person that has more videos edited per capita in this city. I'll wait. More than me. We do this week to week. And we've been doing this since Social Music House.
Yep.
Now it's
Since
2019.
Before COVID.
Before COVID. Nobody has more. So I'm consistent. I'm just trying to figure out the algorithms just like everybody else. But I can tell you this. It ain't how cats are doing it. That's not an algorithm. You're not, I don't know what, you're chasing something else. You're trying to be the biggest villain. That's fine. I'm trying to stay in this and be in this forever.
This is not a moment thing. It's a forever thing.
All of this came from 2012 up until now. If you need the numbers, it is well, and I say well, over probably about 90,000 since that moment. McDonald's for 10 years, piece by piece, tripod to this, to that. I built it. So when people come out like you are to say that we are slaves to you, I take that resentment. These people have been nothing but cordial to you, and some of them held their tongue because I said, hey, she's going to be somebody in this community, but you felt me. You felt my word. And that's all I got to say on that. Eugene, hit him.
Yo, this your boy. You know, follow me on Twitter, Instagram. That's Turk Child. You know, sometimes I say funny shit on Facebook. You know?
Wait, no. Sometimes that's all the time that you're on there.
Anyways, you know, also shout out to the meeting. You know, like I said before, you know, we just did the event. You know, events in Austin and LA. We plan on doing one in June, possibly in June in Chicago. Definitely doing one in Miami in December. You know, follow us on Twitter at the meeting Web3.
And the EX3, baby. We still gonna go strong. This is just a little hurdle. We just jumping over this bad boy.
I wouldn't even call this a hurdle.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I mean, if the city is talking about it, it's a little hurdle. I want to give a shout out to the plug grand opening. Nikisha Camacho finna get ready to open that bad boy. Okay. April, what is it, 30th?
April 30th.
30th. Okay. April 30th. Cape Coral, we finna get ready to shut it down. Information is right below. All right. Ashley got you on that. DJ Smokey, he was supposed to be here, but I'm gonna give him a shout out anyway. The Big Boom All Motor Toys exhibition is going down. What day is that?
May 28th.
May 28th. Okay, that's going down. What other two promotions that we have up there? Oh, I gotta shout out my man Jay with #Realty, man. #Realty, baby. Y'all go ahead if you're looking for a house, you're looking to rent his car on Toro. Lena can give you all the deeds, and it's back up. He's got it. Yes. He got it fixed.
Yeah.
So if you want to get him, hit up my man #Realty, Jay Lluberes. And our last one,
Big Boys Barbecue.
Big Boys Barbecue Pit.
Woo.
Okay, we gonna be down.
War of the food truck.
War of the food truck. You're going to have me on the food truck. You're going to have Gabe on the food truck. You're going to have Enya Phoenix on the food truck. And, of course, the big boy himself, Michael Wilson, on the food truck, slinging that fucking
Can
meat.
I be a judge?
No, they already got judges.
Damn it.
I mean, you can still go and enjoy the food.
You can still
for
enjoy the
sure.
food. Yeah. It's gonna be in Cape Coral, so right in, you ain't gotta go too far.
Right, my hood.
Bring your appetite, okay? Bring your
I got one
appetite. So
all
don't
the
even
time.
don't. Yes,
And
I know.
Gabe will be out with his Black Gold barbecue.
Black. Oop,
Black Gold barbecue sauce.
you know what? Our biggest sponsor, Black Gold barbecue sauce. My man, Big Gabe. Big Gabe stomach. EX3 everything. This is Icy LA Benjamin. Cat. When we get past this, we gotta have a conversation. But right now, fuck that shit. Hit that.
I'm fucking out. I'm fucking out.